Hello and welcome back to this Mass Effect 2 Let's Play, where I took a bit of time off the screen to scan the system. This whole Nubian Expanse, I think this area is called. No anomalies to report, but a lot of platinum and elemental zero on these planets, which was nice to find. And last time out we of course found out a lot of Jack's past. Now I think we'll head out here and help Jacob, his family matters, and see what that is all about. Let's see. Okay, we can actually do some. Just do some quick checking on these in case there's an anomaly at all. And I'll try to remember planets are rich in resources and so on as well.
I have detected an anomaly.
We'll see that.
Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit him.
Probe launched.
Coming around for a second patrol.
I have found something.
Mercenary activity detected on planet surface. Communications match Blue Sun's encoding protocols. Possible location for women site with legal archaeological activity. Blue Sun's intentions unknown. Well, let's land and get into some trouble. Okay, let's see. Jacob will get some new action soon. More than haven't seen some action in a while. Now they have Kazoo, which defense, let's bring those two. Technology further increasing the strength of its shields. Okay, so we can make him a bit of a tanker, we can make him a bit more damage oriented. Let's make him a bit tankier. Let's see, 3, so either that or overload. Let's pick up Shadow Strike, 3 I think. Okay, Mordin, you have the Shuriken machine and the Phalanx, that should be good. Shuriken is the Shuriken. Yep. Okay. Alright. Well, sort of high. Anyway, ooh, retrieve the artifact. Interesting.
Time to die!
Maybe.
I need cover! There! Watch out!
Wait!
Engaging hostile!
I like this insinuate skill. There's elemental zero, but give it here. Thank you. Oh, Makos! Well, sort of Makos. Fond memories, even though it was only half a year ago or something. Technically since I last rode Mako. But yeah, let's get inside and into more trouble.
Grabbing cover!
Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
neutralized.
Let's actually
Going
have a look at
silent.
Black Shadow Strike.
Haha.
Ouch. 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 That must have hurt. Well. Let's try to clear this place out, shall we? Let's wait to access that floor. Well, actually. Commander Santiago, hope you're doing well. We require your services. Once again, transport of ourselves, our equipment, and our backup artifacts. I have been dispatched to Commander Representative to meet you with the review regarding the details of the transaction. Given the sensitive nature of our cargo, we expect discretion in this matter. Dr. Ferrin, Chief Researcher, except Jenny, for God's sake. Dr. Ferrin, of course you can count on us to offer you escort and transportation. We have sent men and ships your way in good faith. Yeah. Sure thing. So Jenny in a nutshell. Okay. So let's see what's down here.
Assault rifles. Watch your spread.
Don't want to be unkind, but I already knew. Let's pick up the refining into seal first. Let's see, Lieutenant Locke. Once the artifact is secured, we'll transit your orders to take your men and rendezvous with Captain Boris aboard NSV Strontium. You the arc system. I can have you assist Warhess with the capture if needed. Okay. We captured the Rebel ship, sure thing. We'll sort that out in a little bit. We just need to sort this bit out first. Both. Wow. Okay. Didn't expect to find this here. Ah, another one of those. Okay, so some sport points. Recover both their running and eliminate all your sons. Wasn't that the site? Nice. Okay. Okay. That works for me. While this episode may become a bit long, I think we're still going to do, well, just cut it off in the middle, I suppose. Just going to finish having a look at all these planets in this particular area. Okay, planet of major interest. And let's head over and do Baker's World Mission. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look.
Anomaly detected.
General distress. General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610034087. Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distress. MSV Hugo
Probe launched. I have found something.
Neuron scans yield far more interesting results to planets within the habitable zone of the star. It has oceans of liquid water and thick nitrogen oxygen atmosphere. This is a carbon-based plant life. It is possible. This is as yet unexplored garden world. Okay. Let's set her down and see what happens. Okay, so of course Jacob is coming along. We need some battle power, I'd assume. Then again, looking at Yak's motor mission, there weren't really that much battling going on. Let's bring Garrus, I think, yet again, for one of these missions. Let's see, 3 points, we can put that in the concussive shot, or we can save them for our patient. I think we'll save them for now. That incendiary ammo is pretty useful, so let's put 2 points in that, and then we'll save some points for that. Okay. Rifle, assault rifle, indeed, some type of Apex, indeed. Let's land and see what's going on here. And why the hell the ship haven't sent out a distress call to the bar for the past almost 15 minutes.
I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Okay. Interesting. Beautiful planet though, by the looks of things. That's one massive ship.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Oh.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Well, maybe.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Okay.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
Wow. Let's go inside first and have a look. find anyone or anything. Doctor's log.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
What's going on here? So let's look at this one. It's not much of a crew now.
She always said no. She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
I sort of get a feeling of Lord of the Flies.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Okay. Green and purple. White one should be blue and orange. Top 6. Probably ain't any survivors if they're all getting lost in their heads. Let's have a chat with this.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
Wow.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Wow.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Wow.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Well, clearly someone has been taking advantage of the situation, maybe?
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It must have after so long. You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape! Enemy!
Well, this is in self-defense. I don't really want to kill them, but I don't have a choice. Wow, he died already. Damn. Come on, don't do that. So. Ouch. And we have some problems with them. Oh yeah. That one. Not time, man. Okay. Okay.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Will do. Will do. Just going to pick up some of that ammo and let's keep going. Straight to the neck. Interesting.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Let's put our weapons away just in case.
They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
Huh.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Possibly, but the female on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
That's not a good sign, is it?
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Wait a minute, what the hell?
Authorized for lethal force.
Oh shit.
Weapons are forbidden.
His These mechs shoot without question. Not exactly a long-term discipline solution.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
Nice work!
Not so sure it's only for defense, because then they wouldn't come here, would they?
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
What's that?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle. Or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women. Assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Indeed.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Yep, we're going to take him on. Oh dear. Okay.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free, he's covering his ass.
Yes, indeed. Complete asshole.
The old corpse was posed like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The Hunters started fighting back.
Firing.
Heads up!
Backup systems engaged.
About that one!
Careful, I automated my defenses after the hotel. I had no choice.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame the victims.
System failing. Requesting assistance. Critical systems. Backup systems engaged. Careful. System failing.
Why did you run over that?
Excuse me. Critical system damage. Careful. Rerouting power. Requesting assistance. System failing. Rerouting power. System failing. Backup systems engaged.
Ouch.
I've got no shield!
Critical system damage. Rerouting power. System failing. Requesting assistance have engaged. Impact event. Careful. Rerouting power.
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Indeed. Oh, nice. Might be pistol damage. Helpful indeed. That way I may be able to run with the pistol with a bit more ammo in it. Actually, let's skip the pistol with a run in. Just feel like it.
Requesting assistance. System failing. Requesting assistance. System failing.
Yes!
Actually done.
Excuse me. System sabotage detected. Critical system damage. Excuse me. System failing. Backup systems engaged.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
I think I can agree with you on that one.
Enemies!
Oh, come on, I don't
Enemy
want to
combat
fight you.
drone!
Damn it.
They hide like exiles. Find. Hunters, take us, but we fight.
Leave me, that's not good.
From all sides, too.
Watch for drones.
Systems failing.
Watch for drones. It's gonna blow!
Damn, that's really irritating. Ouch.
Combat drones!
Kill so we can go home.
toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Indeed, that'll be an interesting thing to hear. Because this is far beyond what it should be. Okay, let's also... Oh, there it was. Okay, let's head inside and see what this lunatic has to say about all this.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance Base. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
Indeed.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
Indeed.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
Indeed.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
So I was from being treated by Alliance personnel with additional service. Pleased to see Taylor unharmed psychologically by the experience. Jacob Taylor has dealt with his father and is now focused solely on the mission. Nice. Some additional experience. Some power upgrade. Outfit, heavy pistol damage, some credits of elemental 0. Seems like a good day at the office.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Huh. Okay.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Interesting. Let's get the upgrades and see if there's anything to do. We'll have a quick chat with Jacob as well, just in case. Let's pick that up as well while we're here. Heavy pistol damage, thank you very much. Ship house, heavy ship armor. Sure thing. Okay.
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. Maybe not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Okie dokie. Well then, with that I think we'll call off the episode and we'll...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Later on, we'll just have a quick look here. Sons. Okay, that's that little bit. So this command is that. Mr. So now. Citadel I have privilege request to be assistance to transfer large quantity of government items. Leaving these materials to be hazardous danger, they not equity. Even though the tests reveal that the fears were groundless, quarantine remains in effect until you can pay for permit request. Okay, no interest in perks then. Okay, yeah, sure. Nice. Okay, and with that, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you tune into the next one. See ya!